Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the premiere of the first ever Marvel Rivals debut on Eon Network. This is a 5-on-5 elimination matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Actually make that a 6-on-6, but nevertheless, this is going to be incredible. Hello again, everybody. Normally, I'm joined by my broadcast colleague, Rebel T-Tom87. He is not here with me tonight. It's just going to be me, Adrian Matt, here at Gameside. And, well, tonight we're going to be introducing you here, part of Friday Night Horizon, known as the game Marvel Rivals. This has been a game in which a lot of people have been discussing over the past few months, and we understand that a lot of people thought this game was pretty good. Of course, Eon Network decided to bring it a part of Friday Night's Horizon. We understand that Saturday Night Legacy, our counterpart, is going to be introducing so many different games on there. Well, tonight, we could confirm that Horizon is going to be introducing this fast-paced matchup. It really is going to be a fast-paced matchup. You can actually see all the members, the superstars, competing in a 6-on-6 style battle. And one game that really comes to mind would be Overwatch. We've done Overwatch many times through the years, and tonight it's no different when it comes to the style of gameplay. As you can see here, this matchup, like I said, is underway already to a hot start right now. It's the red team versus the blue team. Blue team, of course, defending, whereas the red team is attacking. And it's going to be very similar to what we saw on Overwatch many years ago. It's a little bit of a repeat, so to speak, but a different taste. This is Marvel Rivals, you can actually see here, as we're spectating none other than Wolverine. And there's many different Marvel characters here, such as none other than Invisible Woman, and there's Mr. Fantastic and Magneto from the X-Men series. Going to be using his power and huge status to try to make sure he's going to knock down the opponents. I believe actually moments ago Magneto got knocked down moments ago. As you can see now, Jeff the Land Shark is in the game right now. I don't know who the Land Shark is, but he's doing a pretty good job in there nonetheless, throwing his water, spewing all his water here tonight. This is a very fun game, and this is the type of action that you get to see live on, well, Eon Network's own Horizon. So from what I understand, the game is all about making sure that you get to well, destroy the opponents as much as possible and try to make sure you get the win, obviously. But when it comes to the specific move sets, it's going to be up to the player themselves to make sure they can actually execute the perfect moves right now to make sure they get the upper hand. As you can see here, that is Penn Parker now. A shot there to the abdomen against the opponent. The opponent, I believe that was Wolverine, nevertheless, went down and out moments ago. You can see here, matchup is underway again. Every single person here, a part of their respective teams, trying to defend their own teams right now. As you can see, this matchup, this hot action is underway. And that's, you can see here, Penny Parker. And now we're spectating none other than Mantis, who's now using the plethora of different assaults and plethora of different attack modes against the opposing team. And there's Magneto in the difference, or I should say in the distance here. And I believe that's the Hulk, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Hulk. Look, the Hulk is actually in the game, and look at the power of the Hulk. The power of the Hulk with the right hands, and now taking it against the opponent. I was a huge Hulk fan growing up, and I actually cannot believe that I'm calling a match with the Hulk in here. The Hulk using his big fists and brute strength to go against the opponents as he reverted back to Bruce Banner. My goodness gracious, again, this is a hot action, ladies and gentlemen. Again, a part of Friday Night Horizon. Every single team trying to do what they can to make sure they're going to actually destroy the opposing team, and that's what it's all about when it comes to Marvel Rivals. In fact, some of our fans actually got the chance to talk to the board of directors, and they got the chance to talk about Marvel Rivals and basically stating that they actually do really want to make sure they want to introduce this game. Marvel Rivals really making its first episode debut, a part of the Eon Network tonight, and I'm not quite sure what that is. That looks like it's a big tub of goo that is just moving in the map, and once again the Hulk now begins to destroy the opponents. I believe the objective is quite simple. It is quite simple. So it looks like you're going to have to try to defend that goo. Whatever the case may be, obviously the opposing team is doing a heck of a good job trying to do that. My goodness, again, every single person for them, I should say for their own team, and I'm just very much ecstatic here. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, we've heard about this game over the past couple of months. We've seen it on gameplay many times in the past as well on YouTube in many different clips, and tonight we're actually seeing it live right before our very eyes, transpiring here live on Eon Network, a part of Horizon. And that is, again, Jeff the Land Shark with a couple of shots already. And did he just eat a fish? Jeff the Land Shark, I believe, just ate something to try to gain some strength. And I gotta like the little power that he has, kind of going underwater per se to try to trick against the opponent. I think it's gonna go Oh my, look at this. Jeff the Shark now on the attack again, really getting into it, and now teeing off against the opponents. And I believe the opponents are really having a hard time trying to attack Jeff here. And the Shark continues to smell the blood in the water, per se, to attack the rest of the members. I believe Penny Parker has been eliminated right now, but will be responding in a couple of seconds here. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable action. There's Magneto yet again very famous when it came to X-Men here. Now face-to-face against the Hulk. And the Hulk, you got to be very, very surprised over the Hulk's strength now. I mean, literally, the guy is just a brute. He's a mammoth, and he's going against Magneto right now. But Magneto's powers, I guess, are trying to combat that of the Hulk's. Back to Jeff, and that, ladies and gentlemen, again, is Penny Parker, who's back inside that machine-like system that she's using for the sake of trying to gain control of this match. Again, every single person, I mean, this is just chaotic, ladies and gentlemen. This is completely chaotic. Again, it is absolutely chaotic. So, again, looks like for the attack, they have to make sure that they're going to have to try to defend that goo. And the Punisher looking to make sure he's going to punish the opposing team. In different shots already, has a machine gun, it looks like here. And obviously, all these characters come from the Marvel Universe, this very comic character, interesting cartoon-like game that is really emanating live on Forza, I should say Horizon. The reason why I said Forza is because we do have an announcement that Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon are officially now part of Friday Night Horizon. I can't wait for those games as well. You know, this all began whenever Saturday Night Legacy really introduced Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We got the chance to see that gameplay this past week, and now tonight looks like the Friday brand decided to bring in more games for the Friday brand, that being none other than Marvel Rivals, and as I said before, none other than Forza. You can see here already at the early going to this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, the Punisher continues to punish against the opponents using the very interesting guns. And what is this? This is a Rocket Raccoon. Now, I'm not necessarily much of a Marvel fan, not quite hardcore, I would say, but I know some of these characters, but Rocket Raccoon is a first. I've never heard of this character. But I'll tell you, it looks really interesting in there. It looks actually dominant with that huge, that very dominant looking weapon that he has with his arms clenched, and now has some sort of rocket in the back of his, well, I should say, posed in the back, and you can see here none other than Raccoon just trying to get inside the mind, so to speak, of the opponents now. And you can see here Rocket Raccoon jumping all over the place, and I just don't know exactly what the plan is right now for Raccoon. It looks like he's just shooting the guns all over the place here. Looking to his left now, reaches over to his right side, sees Bruce Nunner. Uh-oh, look at this, up and over the top. There is once again Parker, and now Penn Parker got eliminated moments ago, I believe. Actually, no, on the verge of getting eliminated. About to in just a minute. Does so indeed. And Penn Parker eliminated. And you can see here, Adam also has been eliminated now. Very interesting, and I mean interesting action that we're seeing here right now. You can see actually at the top of your screen the points. Clearly the red team, the attack team, Penny Parker, Mantis, the Punisher, Rocket, Hero, and none other than Black Widow, all a part of the winning team right now. They literally have 2 points as we speak. Now we're reaching in overtime. Overtime has commenced. Which team is going to be capitalizing? Which team is going to be taking advantage of this capitalization moment? Adam Warlock just again wasting little time. Uh-oh, you heard it in the distance. There's Hulk smash, and I think Hulk is going to be smashing his way through it. That's for sure. As the goo continues to spew, and there's the Hulk. And the Hulk now is transformed into something else. The Hulk is just bigger and badder than ever before, as you can already see here. Again, action continues, and the Punisher still here, using his weapons to punish the opponents live on Horizon here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, Legacy, Saturday Night Legacy introduced Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We do understand that they also, over there, are going to be introducing none other than Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is going to be a part of the Legacy brand. That's going to be exclusive, of course. Let's not forget the themes of the respective brands. Friday Night Horizon is going to be more arcade-like, family-friendly, just like what we're seeing right now, very arcade-like and family-friendly, like the Marvel Rivals. But over there on Saturday, it's going to be a different story. In fact, it's going to be a completely different story. We're talking about the opposite of family-friendly. More of the mature games are going to be listed on Saturday Night Legacy, including the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 game that we saw this past week, and also tomorrow, Dead by Daylight. I understand it's a very horrific game, very violent, and of course, for those horror fanatics out there, they're going to enjoy the game, that's for sure. But nevertheless, though, tonight, this is Horizon, and you can see, ladies and gentlemen, round one has been complete. Congratulations. They have 3 points does the red team. Now looks like it's going to be a little bit of a switch. Now it's going to be up to the blue team to try to make sure they're going to try to gain control, as we're now looking at the intermission of this game. Got to talk about strategy here, I guess. After what we saw, the type of offense that the red team was able to employ, you got to believe the blue team, they're going to have to try to make sure that they're going to try to employ some type of offense that's going to be harder and much more wiser than ever before to try to contradict the red team's combatants. We're going to find out exactly what's going to be transpiring here just a couple of seconds away from officially round two. Again, moments ago, we saw the defend team, the red team moments ago, getting 3 points officially. Is the blue team somehow, some way going to make sure that they're going to try to gain that control? Are they going to perhaps maybe gain a 4 points? Or are they going to maybe tie it up? Or is this going to be the losing team here? Well, we're going to find out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to be taking place here. The matchup is about to begin. And in just moments, we're going to see every single person here that's going to be competing in just a little bit here. I mean, you got to believe that for these superstars competing here tonight, I mean, just imagine the planning that is running in their minds, exactly what they're going to have to try to execute and implement so that way they're successful in the plans in hand to try to make sure they're going to win this entire game right now. As the Hulk once again is in the game here, and you can see Mantis and Magneto back in action, and there is none other than the iconic, the legendary, arguably the greatest Marvel character in the history of Marvel, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is in the game, and Spider-Man's going to be kicking some butt, I can guarantee you that, although he just got knocked down by Venom, his arch rival, which is very interesting. This is Marvel Rivals. And there's Moon Knight, many different characters, as I stated before. If you're a huge Marvel fan, this is going to be the game for you. It really is an absolutely incredible game. You really are going to have a blast witnessing this game here. This type of action, fast-paced action. You know, we've seen fast-paced action for sure. Rocket League, obviously, fast-paced as heck, and that's a part of the Friday brand of Horizon, but now tonight, Marvel Rivals, you can actually add that to the list of many different games that includes fast-paced action. We just saw exactly a little glimpse of that moments ago in round one. I'm just waiting for this because I think both of these teams understand that something is going to go down. The wall is down. Here we go. Matchup is underway. I believe now it's going to be up to, there we go. Both teams seeing each other across the map. The battle continues. The shots continues. And the invasion continues as well. Remember, moments ago, to reset the stage, the red team, they have officially 3 points. The blue team now, it's going to be their round to try to make sure that they're going to have to try to top off 3 points now. There's Mantis up and over the top, and the Punisher backing up for a little bit, did a successful job in eliminating the Mantis and continues to shoot down. All of these gentlemen, or rather all of these characters, have met up again in the middle of the map, trying to radiate towards that goo, that tub of goo that you see that is just moving, in which obviously the opposing team, they're going to have to try to attack it, where the team here is going to have to try to make sure that they try to defend it, and there's Spider-Man all over the place. I usually say, as a interesting figurative language, that we see people fly around like Spider-Man. Well, tonight, it's literal. We're seeing Spider-Man flying around now. Although Spider-Man got attacked, and there's Moon Knight, who got knocked, I should say, knocking down Magneto and Black Widow moments ago. Really interesting type of offense that we're seeing here. And there's Venom again. And if there's one man that can combat maybe the strength and offense of the Hulk, it's Venom. Look at the size of Venom. And the Venom and the Hulk just battling one-on-one. Two behemoths, two towers, just completely going over each other. As the Hulk now did a really good job in making sure he was going to stay away against the defense of Venom, and now it looks like Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, I think he's going to be thinking twice in attacking Venom moments ago after what we just saw. Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, is back to his normal form. You can see many different action that is taking place right now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we thank you for joining us, a part of Friday Night Horizon, the debut of none other than Probably one of those anticipated games of the year of 2024 this past year. Marvel Rivals, obviously a game in which a lot of people have been talking about. Look at this, and Adam Warlock, I'm not quite sure exactly what the action was, but nevertheless it worked. He knocked down one of the opposing team members. And look at this, again, Adam Warlock, I'm not sure if it was this man or somebody in the distance, but we heard them say, quote, execution, and that's perhaps maybe going to be all about execution tonight. Remember, the red team thus far is winning. They have 3 points, but we're going to find out the blue team, they're going to turn around in this round. Again, everybody, this is the debut of Marvel Rivals. Again, one of the most anticipated games of the year of 2024. We're witnessing live tonight, a part of EON Network's Friday Night Horizon. Going to find out exactly what's going to be transpiring here in just a matter of moments. Again, we thank you for joining us, for inviting us into your homes, your living rooms for EON Network presented this incredible game night. You can always see this type of action here on EON Network on a weekly basis. We are here 52 weeks a year, entertaining our great fans. And Adam Warlock continues the assault in this group now. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Venom has been knocked down moments ago. Again, you can actually see at the top right of your screen, you can kind of keep track on who's being eliminated. For those who are unaware, it allows you to see exactly what exactly is taking down in this matchup. A lot of things are just completely going down, though. I mean, literally every single person in combat, they are at war, trying to fight for the best, trying to fight for the respective teams, and trying to make sure they can defend this goo, which I still don't know what that is. But you can see the goo in the right side of your screen, folks. Again, as I told you before, that is something that they're going to have to defend. You can see it says, quote, attack, and that's exactly what the red team's going to have to try to do right now. They're going to have to try to attack, whereas the blue team this time around, they're going to have to try to defend it. The goo, of course, continues to move. You can see now, Mantis now with a club-like blow to the back of the neck, I believe, to Magneto in the distance. Again, there's just so much action going on. Literally every single person. This is a tornado 6-on-6 type battle that we're witnessing here. We rarely see tornado matches, let alone 6-on-6 tornado battles. But we're seeing it live here. Magneto, oh man. And we saw that some sort of pink mist in the eyes of, I believe that was Magneto, and you can already see here Magneto's just continuing to knock down, I believe that's the Punisher, it is, and the Punisher trying to punish Magneto in the right sun. Look at this. And that's a 2-on-1 assault. And now here comes more. Here comes the cavalry. Look at Magneto. Oh my goodness gracious, just getting Venom, and I believe Magneto was able to grab Mantis, I believe that was, and put her inside the sphere, and Magneto used all his strength and glory to just throw that sphere into the ground below, eliminating none other than the opponent. I mean, what do you say here? Literally so much action taking place. Magneto up and over the top. And wait a minute, is that another Magneto in the distance? You can actually see there's another Magneto, so I believe this game allows you to use the characters even if another person in the game is using that. So I guess that can explain why there are 2 Magnetos in this game. Magneto moments ago, though, got eliminated there by the Punisher. And there's Spider-Man, probably the odds-on favorite, and of course, I'm pretty sure I speak to everybody who's watching live tonight or even watching the replays on YouTube that this man probably is indeed the fan favorite when it comes to Spider-Man. Everyone has seen Spider-Man in the past, and Spider-Man using his web, his bondage is absolutely incredible. The most effective move that he has, and that's Spider-Man's webs, although the Punisher once again putting a stop to that, and Moon Knight back spectating this man. Moon Knight, it looks like he's trying to make sure he's going to defend this goo here, or trying to attack it for that sake, but here comes Hulk in the distance too, and the Hulk now being defeated for a moment there at the hands of Mantis. Now Magneto continues the assault. What I like about Magneto is that Magneto does have a very interesting power. He's able to literally fly midair at times. He's able to actually use his power too to also throw some spheres here and there. He just did that again moments ago. Magneto is huge. He's actually big. He's a brute. Literally, the guy has so much power in him. Again, everybody, if you're just witnessing tonight this game, if you're looking at a game like this, it might give you some flashbacks of that of Overwatch, but this is not Overwatch. This is Marvel Rivals. This is a game in which came out back in 2024, a game that really brought a lot of anticipation in the gaming world, and a game that many of our great fans behind the scenes requested. And now Friday Night Horizon has adopted this game to be a part of this absolutely proud brand, to be representing EON Network for our tremendous, absolutely ecstatic fans. Magneto blocking himself, that's very smart. And Magneto, that was ironic. Magneto was blocking himself from Magneto. Kind of a little bit of a interesting reminiscent scene of what we've seen on Rainbow Six Siege. Blocking yourself with that barricade, something that you can emulate here in this game as well. Shades of that game. You can see many of the different superstars competing in this matchup, just getting eliminated moments ago. Here we go, Spider-Man up in there. There's Magneto now turning his focus against Spider-Man now, of course, turning his focus against Mantis, and Spider-Man up midair yet again. I'm going to go ahead and spectate. Well, I was going to spectate Spider-Man, but look at the Punisher here. The Punisher using some incredible weapons, and right now he's using the button. I should say he's using the gun to knock down Adam Warlock. Of course, pressing the button to make sure he's going to execute this. There's Venom. Look at the size of Venom. And did you see that? Oh my goodness gracious. I cannot believe Venom was absolutely capable of that. And now we're going to see the results of this matchup, folks. We're going to see the results of this match. Let's see exactly which team actually is going to win. Will it be the red team? Will it be the blue team?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
And it looks like the match is going to continue on. And I cannot believe what I just saw moments ago. Little did I know that Venom had the capability to even do that. For those who saw, Venom transformed into this shark-like creature, but this large creature at that, and bit his opponent, in which led to the downfall of what would I'd say the entire team. And now we're entering into the next round. The next round commences. The matchup is underway. And again, it's all about making sure that you can defend that big tub of goo. That moving creature that I guess has a mind of its own and I guess trying to reach to its homeland, I guess, untouched, which is one of the reasons why the teams are going to have to try to make sure they can defend it. Again, folks, thanks for joining us live, a part of EO Network's Horizon. We thank you for enjoying the show tonight. Again, everybody, you can see at the top of your screen, we are now officially tied. It is 3 points for the blue team, 3 points for the red team. We're about to find out what's going to be taking place in just a matter of moments right now, folks. We're really going to find out which team is going to capitalize. And I'm actually on flying mode right now. I can actually see, this is a very interesting angle. You can see that at the top, rather really down below on my screen, you can actually see the blue members. They're all scattered around. They're all actually trying to perhaps prepare themselves. Has a little bit of a preparation phase, much to our own knowledge of Rainbow Six Siege. This is what you can basically call it, preparation phase in this game now. And now that the time limit is done for, now it's now for the red team. Time for the red team to make sure they're going to regroup here. Looks like now these guys are in action. We're going to try to get some sort of action here taking place here live tonight in this match. And ladies and gentlemen, while I'm actually trying to get into play here, I would like to remind everybody that, again, Saturday Night Legacy is going to be hosting, for the very first time ever, none other than Dead by Daylight, a game in which also has been talked about for quite some time, and I believe a game in which really can bring a lot of success to the Legacy brand. I believe it's going to be none other than a tremendous game, ladies and gentlemen, but it will be absolutely incredible to see all the great fans competing for sure. Here we go. Matchup is underway. This is indeed overtime, ladies and gentlemen, meaning that we are literally at the brink of the end of this game. And we're going to find out which team is going to officially end this entire game, folks. Will this be exactly what we've been waiting for all night long? For the blue team or the red team to win here tonight? You can actually see here, matchup, like I said, is underway here. Now this is now in normal speed, but my goodness gracious, you can only imagine exactly what's going to be taking place now. There's live action again. We're witnessing live action as we speak. Can only imagine exactly the frustrations beginning to build for both of these teams. Now looks like the red team has 4 points officially, ladies and gentlemen. Thor now looking on. Definitely Thor, you already know. He's very much famous for having that huge hammer. Definitely going to be using that hammer for his advantage. Looking right into the eyes of Venom. And now looks like that was Magneto, I believe, or whoever it was, came in the way of Thor. I think Thor was going to try to assault none other than Venom. And Thor just got officially knocked down by Loki. My goodness gracious. Again, folks, every single person here has unique abilities. And that's what makes this game. The Marvel characters that are here in this game have these unique abilities that all of the great fans and members are able to use. But you have to make sure that you use it wisely, and you use it very carefully to try to execute the best type of gameplay ever so you can knock each and every single opponent down. And I'm not quite sure what Luna Snow is doing. I believe Luna Snow is actually slowing the pace down, and that was something, that's for sure. What is going on? Oh my goodness, there's the shark! And again, that shark, that damn shark, the land shark. Jeff, the land shark, just out of nowhere, literally just attacked the opponent. Luna back into the action. There's Venom, one of my favorites here. Although I do not obviously condone Venom's attitude nor his darkness. Obviously, Spider-Man represents the good, and I definitely would support Spider-Man over Venom any day of the week. But Venom just looks absolutely ripped in this game. They did a really good job. The developers of this game did a really good job of not only Venom, but also being able to create just about every single character, animating every single character a part of this game. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal being able to sit here and commentate, to call this action live right before our very eyes, and to see these teams just fighting and fighting and fighting. Again, this is overtime, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to find out exactly who's going to officially win after this round is over with. And I believe the blue team then is going to be going into their final round, and then we're going to determine which team is going to be winning here officially tonight. Again, that is low-key, and look at this. Oh my God, and what a tremendous shot, although I believe Mantis may have been knocked down by Loki's hammer strength, that brute strength that is being brought, ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of the players here tonight, as we spectate Jeff. And Jeff the Land Shark, again, standing by with that goo, in which you have to try to defend that said goo by the opponents, and the opponents wasting little time. And now, you can see here, these guys, none other than Iron Man is in the game. Iron Man also, probably arguably the most famous of all. Iron Man next to Spider-Man probably is the most famous when it comes to their Marvel rivals. The characters, the many characters that are listed here in this game here tonight. In Iron Man midair, looking right above against the opponents. The opponents trying to attack that goo from actually landing from its own home base here. And we're about to actually see which team is going to capitalize. And Iron, I guess it's just Iron Man is just standing on top of this platform, this pedestal per se, and he got knocked off moments ago. That was the Punisher, who I guess punished Iron Man moments ago. You can see many different eliminations happening left and right. Again, up for right of your screen, you can see the eliminations continue, and that is the game, ladies and gentlemen.
3, 2.
So now, the red team is at 6. This is the final round. It's the blue team. They have to try to make sure they can top the red team. Can they tie it up, or they can top them? Or is the red team going to be exiting this game as the winners? We're going to find out in just a matter of moments. Once again, folks, this is indeed the end. The final round of the evening. What a tremendous game it has been. Absolute top action from the beginning all the way to the end. Absolutely fast-paced action that you can see here in this game, Marvel Rivals. That a game in which everybody's been talking about, a game in which everyone has been asking for, a game in which you got to give it a lot of credit. This game has been absolutely tremendous, like I said, since the beginning all the way to the end. And now you can see at the top of your screen, 6 points for the red team, the blue team with 3 points. Again, everybody, Marvel Rivals really starting up here tonight, live on EO Network, a part of Friday Night Horizon. And now matchup is about to begin here in just a matter of moments. Again, the beginning has it where there's a preparation phase, much to what we've seen on Rainbow Six Siege. Again, shadows of that game. Now we're going to find out exactly what this is going to be all about. And you got to believe here, folks, that this game, it could very much be the game of the year for 2025. And I mean, just imagine, Marvel Rivals could be the game of 2025. I mean, if you take a look at the physics, if you take a look at the gameplay, the fast-paced action that you see here, the gameplay and the style itself, and the mechanics are absolutely top-notch, but also the fact that this game looks so much fun. It has been fun commentating this game. I can only imagine how fun it is to be playing it. And remember, folks, this game with so many different iconic characters like Iron Man, perhaps again arguably the greatest or the most popular of all, involved in this game here tonight. You can actually see here, matchup is underway yet again. Remember, it's now the blue team's time for them to try to make sure that they can handle and tee off against the red team. They do not want to let the red team come out of here as the victor. We're going to find out what's going to transpire. The red team, of course, now doing what they can to make sure they're going to win. There is Groot, wasting a little time already. Shoot it against the opponents. And there's Invisible Woman, and obviously it's in the name. There's a reason why she's called and known as Invisible Woman, because she can actually be invisible at times, and that can actually be used for her, but it looks like Penny Parker just knocked her down. Here we go again, once again, Squirrel. Squirrel involved into the game now. This is actually the first time we're seeing Squirrel in action, trying to take down the big brute, Hulk. And Hulk went up and over the top, and it looks like that was Mangino, I believe, attacking none other than Squirrel, and Squirrel continues to use her acorns, I believe, as a weapon. Spectating Mantis, who's involved in the game as well, and Thor, who, again, is a very popular character in the Marvel Universe. Definitely has that huge hammer in hand, and there's Magic. Look at Magic. I guess Magic with that incredible sword that could perhaps magically make her more powerful to the point that she can bring a win to the blue team. In fact, the blue team is at 4 points, folks. The red team is at 6. The blue team is at 4. Remember, the blue team, they just need to top off the red team in order for them to win. And you can see the time is ticking down. Come on, blue team. Can the blue team actually somehow, some way, officially knock off the red team? We're going to find out. The overtime time limit is now beginning to slim down. Will it be the blue team's time to win? Or is the red team going to officially win? We're going to find out. Time is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. I believe right now we're going to say it. Congratulations to the red team. The red team, of course, is going to win tonight. As we are still into overtime. The red team continues the assault, but there's Hulk now. Wasting little time here. Trying to knock down every single opponent that comes his way. And the Hulk with the rights, and the lefts, and the quick jabs. The Goo now trying to make it in his home world. The blue team here, you can see they're close and close and close. But can they manage to top out the red team? And there's Hulk again. I've just been absolutely awe-inspired by the Hulk. Mesmerizing to see this larger-than-life character just in action with the right and the left jabs against none other than Groot. And it looks like, again, Groot went flying, eliminated moments ago. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at the time. The time is about to tick. And I believe is it over? No, it's not over just yet. It's not over just yet. It's not over until it's over. We're looking at blue team with 5 points. 5 points now. Come on, blue team. Can they actually try to make sure they're going to tie it up? The blue team here is with 5. The red team is at 6, but they're so close, and the blue team can manage this, though. Can they manage this? Can they actually somehow, some way manage this? Or is it going to be the red team? Are they going to be the ones victorious? The red team, seriously, they're on the edge of their seats. I can guarantee you that. The red team has been just absolutely dominating throughout the night, that's for sure. There is no discrediting to either of these teams, but the red team is currently at 6 points, and there's a reason why. They have had absolutely every single opponent strategically placed in their tracks. The matchup, again, very near it ending in just any given second. You can see Groot continues the assault. The attack continues. Invisible Woman as well entered in the fray. There's Squirrel still using the acorns against the big man Hulk. And ladies and gentlemen, it's over.
2-6.
It's over. Congratulations to the red team. The red team have officially won here tonight. What a tremendous battle, ladies and gentlemen. Victory for the red team. Venom and Groot. Well, it looks like Groot being the MVP of the match here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But what a tremendous, and I mean what a tremendous, tremendous battle that we just saw. It was a brawl. It was an all-out war from beginning all the way to the end. Nearly 30 minutes of this matchup, being able to sit here and call this absolutely incredible game. Again, it was action-packed from beginning all the way to the end. For those who literally, for those who actually called in for us to implement this game a part of EON Network, my hat's off to you. I mean, seriously, this has been a tremendous game. I mean, just sitting here at GameSide, being able to sit back and actually watch this type of action, it was tremendous. And there's so many different game modes a part of this game. That is just one of many different game modes in this game here tonight, folks. Of course, we're definitely going to be seeing more action a part of Marvel Rivals in just a minute. But, folks, again, you can see here, it was the red team. And Groot, congratulations, he was indeed the MVP of the matchup. He really was. The SVP of the match, though, was none other than Hulk, or, well, Bruce Banner. You can see the different statistics in the game itself. But I can see why they put MVP for Groot. He had the most kills of them all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us here live, a part of EON Network's own Friday Night Horizon. We understand that against Saturday Night Legacy, we're going to be transferring over there with none other than Dead by Daylight. That's an anticipated game in which I cannot wait for as well. We're going to be finding out exactly what that game is going to be bringing us to the EON Network universe. We're going to find out. And also remember, Saturday Night Legacy, the home on which could be happening, the legacy could be for EON Network to officially dust off the Japanese clan, or is it the Japanese clan's legacy to officially knock off EON Network? We'll find out in the next episode of EON Network's Saturday Night Legacy. But for tonight, Friday Night Horizon, what is next? Last week we saw the free-for-all Fortnite for $25 on the line. Tonight we saw the debut of Marvel Rivals. What's going to happen next week? Which game is going to be introduced? We cannot wait. But for now, thanks for joining us. Congratulations to the Red Team. Good night, everyone, from Marvel Rivals.